Hello, my darlings. It's Aisling Mooney, Angel Intuitive, author of the book Angels Are With You. You can find me at aislingmooney.com. So you are so very, very welcome. This is your angel messages for June 14th. If you haven't already watched it, go and watch the video for the full month of June. That will give you lots of juicy details about what's coming up in the summer month. So for now, we're jumping into June 14th. So for this week, so it's a bit of a money month. It's a bit of abundance. There's a little bit of decision making to make, but overall, it feels very prosperous, very abundant. There's money coming in. It can mean that maybe a windfall, maybe a lottery ticket might come through. Maybe you might win a prize, or you might get an inheritance, or just some unexpected cash might come through, a tax rebate. I don't know if it's the time of year for that, but something unexpected. So a prize, or actually cash coming into your hands, or into your bank account, or into your wallet, or you might find some money. You never know. So we start off the week with the 7 of Ariel. You have invested wisely, have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next. So there is, I was just checking the sound there. There is, this card is beautiful. It's very pink. I'm wearing pink, so I didn't know that before I pulled out these cards, but it's a very pink, abundant. And actually the pink that's coming through is that sort of deep magenta color, deeper than this color that I'm wearing. And that's about divine feminine, divine women in business, and divine feminine energy, strong divine feminine energy. But this is about, there's something that you can either start investing in some way. I'm a strong believer in women being financially independent, women making investments, women taking charge of their finances, learning to budget, learning to manage your money, learning the sacred order of managing your finances. So I'm a strong advocate for that. I really think that it's one of our steps to freedom. As light workers, we ignore it. Yeah, we really ignore this. You know, we're all about giving away our healing gifts to as many people as possible, healing the world, which is fantastic, but we also need to pay our bills and look after ourselves. So look after ourselves and our families. But this, if you have invested already in something, that might be you've created a course. That's an asset. That might be that you're starting to build your email list. That's an asset that can pay off later on when you have something to sell to those people that are looking to work with you and avail of your healing gifts. You might have already built up an incredible business. You might have investments. You might have invested in another property, or you might have stocks and shares, or you might just have a retirement fund. Even that is investing. So it's very positive. If you have made investments, you've made the right choice. Keep allowing them to build. It says have patience and wait for the harvest. So this is not, you know, if you've made investments, they're investments for the future. So it's trust that you've made the right choices and just let them bring the abundance into your life. If you haven't started investing, this would be a great week to start thinking about. If you have a lump sum in the bank, or if you can start investing, you can start buying shares in companies for as little as 25 quid a week. So, give up a bottle of wine, or a couple of bottles of wine, or give up coffee with friends, or, I don't know, there are ways to find 20 quid where you could start budgeting. You could start investing right now. I'm not an investment coach, so I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I do believe that it's investing and creating assets is one of the ways that we can become financially independent. And I think that's important for us as women and as spiritual teachers and leaders. So start thinking about that. A book might fall off the shelf. There are millions of books. Go on Susie Orman, Rich Dad Poor Dad, that guy, Robert Kiyosaki. Ann Wilson is one of my favorites, the Welsh chef. So, you know, go and do some research. Dave Ramsey is a great one if you've built up some debt and you want to clear that. His daughter, Rachel Cruz, has the same message as him, but maybe in it with a different vibe, a different angle on it. So, you know, this is the week to think about your finances, where they are, where you want them to be, and start making small steps towards that future that you want to bring into your life. So, and this card, like in the middle of the week, is so bountiful. It's the 10 of Ariel. In the tarot, it's the 10 of Pentacles, literally the 10 of coins. It is the number 10. It is the final destination. It is riches, abundance, prosperity, a wealthy life in every area, you know. And it's just, there's so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. So there are some investment opportunities or things that you will do this week that are going to set you up for the future. So it's an incredible, beautiful message. So if you've been worried about finances, go and take those few tips that I've given you. Just get started. Every one of us can afford to download an ebook for a tenner, or go to the library and get one for free. You know? In Ireland, when I used to live in Ireland, I'm Irish and I live in Italy, but when I used to live in Ireland, we could go to the library, and sometimes the library would actually order the book that you wanted in, would pay for it and order it in so that you could use it. So, you know, you've no excuses. Every one of us can start wherever we are, and it doesn't matter what age you are. You can start investing, you can start creating assets. So whatever you do this week is going to bring rewards. They're not immediate rewards, but they are longer term. Have patience and wait for the harvest. So beautiful. So it's really about your retirement, your, as Ann Wilson calls it, your wealth feast. And this last card for the weekend is actually tying into the 7 of Michael. There's a better course of action available for you. Working alone might not be the best answer. Review all the details. So this card is about, you know, we tend to take the harder path. It's a lot of us are hardwired to work hard for our money. So it can take a whole mindset shift around money and finances, especially if you've been in a job for your whole life. And I'm now talking to you about investing in assets, and you're like, what the hell is she talking about? And, you know, we need to learn this stuff. There is an easier way for you to make money. You can create passive income. There's just, this is not the place for me to talk about it, but there's just so many ways that you can make money that are much easier than you going into a job that you hate. Sometimes you need a job in the long term, even if it's part-time or full-time, while you're building a business, while you're creating these assets, while giving you the money so that you can invest in your retirement fund or whatever else it is. But this card is about, if you see this card, there's this guy walking down a path that's quite dark, and there's Archangel Michael there just redirecting and saying, hey, look, there's an easier path. This one is full of light, it's bright, you're going to get some lovely sun, it's easier, I think you should go this way. So it's like your angels are reminding you, first of all, to ask them for help, and reminding you that there's always an easier path, to follow the path of least resistance, and really just check yourself and think about how can I make this easier? And remember, longer term investments. What a beautiful, beautiful week. Leave me a comment how this is resonating. Is it making sense to you? Yes, subscribe so you get the next video, the next installment next week. And please share this if anyone out there that you know needs this message this week. All of my love, my darlings. Looking forward to reading your comments. You can find me at ashlingmooney.com. If you go there, you can get the first 22 angel messages completely free from my book. Loads of love. Bye for now.